and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Baseball comes your way on a Wednesday afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the St. Louis Cardinals have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. On the mound for this one, Steven Matz.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Trey Turner stands in now and watches strike one. Kicks and fires. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second. The second
With Merrifield up to the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Merrifield starting up the middle at second. 35 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Here comes a pitch. Breaking ball inside, and that is ball 1. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Turner runs. Swing and a miss. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Gets under it and pops it up. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Bryce Harper to the plate. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. That one's in there, 0-1. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate.
And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there. 2 on, 1 out. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Edman. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Aaron Nola. Siggy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Tommy Edman at the plate now. That's ball one. Next offering is downstairs. Bounce to the left side. Trey Turner gloves it. On to first. And they get Edman for the out. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's always fun watching Nola pitch. He's one of the best pitchers in the league because he knows how to control a baseball. He's got an excellent command of his pitches, which keeps his walk rate low and helps keep him out of trouble.
Swing and a ball popped up. Boom. Settles under this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 3 for 6 in the series so far. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. And now 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Next pitch inside, and the count is 3-1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Slides, but it gets by him. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Nolan Gorman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Inside just missed. The count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Brandon Crawford. In the air, right side. And that will end the inning. So the Cards strand a couple, scoreless after 1. Back here at Busch Stadium. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Matz back to work. Inside, just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
The 2-1. Swings through that one. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag, and they get it out of the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Out of here. So he just clears the wall. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
JT Realmuto steps in. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting it, the designated hitter.
And here is Sosa to the plate. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Around second is Realmuto. Around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One down, and here is Johan Rojas. Base knock center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they're up by 3.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner with a chance now. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Rojas, round second on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score, and they lead by 4.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So a man aboard. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Whit Merrifield. Throw to second, safe.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the second. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Flying around third is Turner. Safe.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now here is Harper. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Snap throw to first. Merrifield dives back in. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here in the third and final game of the series. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Tag out. A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
0-2 now. And that's down and away.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And another ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Next pitch is outside. To the right side. Takes it himself, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. First offering, and it just misses. Swing at a ball lifted to center field, and there's one down.
Batting 7, the right fielder,
Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to the left. Boom. Throws on to first. And there's 2 away.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The MLB Season 8 2024 Game 1-2 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2024.
Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
The MLB Season 8 2024 Game 1-2 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2024.
Third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And now the lefty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch.
The count's full.
Game 1-2 Philadelphia Phillies 5-6 St. Louis Cardinals 8-4.
And here it comes. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Out towards right center field. Carlson settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The MLB Season 8 2024 Game 1-2 matchups will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2024.
He grounded out in his first at bat. That's in there. That's strike one. One out, bases empty. And downstairs. Clips the corner. And the count 1-2. One down, base is empty. This one high in the air to left center. Walker moves towards it. And there's two down.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed.
Game 1-2 Detroit Tigers 6-4 Pittsburgh Pirates 9-2.
Next pitch is downstairs. And there's the automatic. Out to short, Edman. Fires across the diamond. And that is the third out of the inning. Phillies down in order as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. This is Dylan Carlson. And the right-hander back to work. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1.
And strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Tommy Edman at the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. The shortstop takes the ball. That one missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
The Phils leading by 5 here in the last half of the third. That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. On the ground, out to short. Sends it across the first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Good sinker low in his zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
This to third. Boom. Goes on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Redbirds down quietly. It's 5-0. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Realmuto, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2010. And he deals. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Off the mark there. And 1-1. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So here's the Phillies DH, Edmundo Sosa. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Johan Rojas.
2 outs, base is empty. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Singled and scored his first time. And takes low for ball 1. That's down and in. Off the plate, and that's ball 3. Trey Turner next to bat for Philadelphia. Kicks and deals. And there's the automatic. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. 3-2. And there's ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Here's Trey Turner. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Matthew Liberatore getting ready to go.
One ball, one strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. And a pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and As broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. And he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Steven Matz will depart, and as he heads off aside for a minute, back with the new pitcher after this break. Matthew Liberatore on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Whit Merrifield now at the plate. Fought off foul.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Kicks and fires. Ground ball up the middle. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's Bryce Harper. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Goldie. Harper retired. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Back here in St. Louis, and now it's going to be Paul Goldschmidt. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Throw is high and over his head. Round second, digging for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Clearly, that was a solid double all the way. Nice swing of the bat right there, but that just can't happen on defense. Getting the ball back into the infield. You've got to make a decent throw your infielders can handle. Just gave him an extra 90 feet for free.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Nolan Gorman. He reached on a walk his first time. Now it catches the corner for a strike. Righty delivers. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2. And ball one.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Got him. And there's one away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1. And that one wrapped foul. Next pitch is outside. One away with a runner at third. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1. And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1. swings and fouls one off. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So digging in, Jordan Walker. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Man at second. And it's fouled away. That one misses. 1-2 to count. Up the middle. Throws to first. And that's an out.
The batter, the right fielder,
Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Grounded out his first time. Foul ball there. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Two outs. And that's outside. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Kyle Schwarber. And a pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's out of here. He made him pay for that one. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1.
To see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Digging in, Nick Castellanos. And a good eye there. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
now batting, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. He's already homered here in this one. In the air out towards right center. Nootbaar on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Nola back to work. That one not close. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next offering is down low. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Schwarber right there to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
And the batter now, Dylan Carlson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Now a fly ball to right center. Rojas gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Tommy.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Popped in the air, left field, and they get Edman for the out. And the inning is over. Back here at Busch Stadium. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Edmundo Sosa. The wind and the pitch. Just missed. And another ball. That to right. Nootbaar moves under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Johan Rojas digs in now. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. The lefty fires. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
the bat, number 7, shortstop.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Liberatore keeping him close. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
0-1.
The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Rojas leads off first with 1 away. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Good eye in that spot. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the K. Whit Merrifield stands in for the Phillies. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Move to first. Rojas back on a dive. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 outs, and there he goes. Pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man on second, 2 down. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cardinals 1. Back here in St. Louis, here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Schwarber fires it in quickly, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Everything came together for him. Anytime he can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. See how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nolan Gorman. A strikeout and a walk. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the bottom of the sixth. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him looking for the K. Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side.
Brandon Crawford.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. The Cards trailing by 3 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The line to kick the pitch. Not even close there. Now 1 and 2. Good eye right there. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And here it comes. Struck him out without a swing. Frozen with the heater at the knees. Goldie goes yard for the Cards. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Zach Thompson.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Here's Harper now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Bryce Harper.
The pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carlson settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting left fielder
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 3. And that one is lifted in the air. Carlson under it. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
up next for Philadelphia.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. John King, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Two outs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Next offering is in the dirt. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Nootbaar on his way over, brings it in. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. The Redbirds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
That's in for a strike.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
The pitch. That's to third. Zips it across, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
The catcher, number 40,
Wilson Contreras. Next up for the Cardinals. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss. The Cardinals trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7. Here's the center fielder, Dylan Carlson. That's towards center. Settles under it. And that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Kittredge.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the pitch. Kittredge, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Right-handed reliever. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And another ball. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Out to short. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And there's the strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And he deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Sosa in the box now. No balls and a strike. Realmuto leads off first with 1 away. And there's a ball. Kittredge over to first. Realmuto back in there. That one missing inside. And a swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Goes down looking.
Boy, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Man at first, and digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And that one in the air center field. Carlson makes a nice running catch. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 6-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So the lineup flips over. Tommy Edman getting ready to hit. The pitch.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to first. Harper steps on the bag. One up, one down.
Now back, second baseman,
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Goldie in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that's in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Misses, and the count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one the other way, and foul ball. And the pitch. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. And they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 62.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
the shortstop.
Trey Turner now.
Trey Turner.
And here it comes. On the outside corner, that's strike one. Ball one there. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Whit Merrifield.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. Pickoff loop to first, and Turner's back in. And a pitch.
1-1.
Turner gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
2-1.
And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Makes the grab. Runner tags up for third. In there safely.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So a man aboard. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He'll touch them all. His 4th home run of the season. It's 8-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit. First pitch just misses. Two runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the 9th. There's a line drive to left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
The count.
And that one upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way outside, and it's 2-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Not close with that one. Counts full, 3-2. On the ground to third. Crawford throws to first in time. And Castellanos is out. And that is that. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. It's now 8-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Gregory Soto.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the DH, Nolan Gorman.
The designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
The pitch. And that's in there at the knees. Soto, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Out towards right center field. Merrifield in pursuit. Corrals it. 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
He's 2 outs away. Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's outside.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Nope. Outside.
Next pitch is outside. And another ball. On the ground, right side. And Crawford is set down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit, Jordan Walker. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Now he breaks his bat. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. Makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.